So we are going to talk about studying in Germany versus UK, cost of living in Germany versus UK, finding job is easy or not, if you want to settle for long term, what's the easy PR, where it is easy, and much more. So stay tuned till the end of this video to find out. At the end we are going to conclude hopefully that which country is best, Germany or the UK.
The UK. Like, come on,
she is living in the UK for almost how many years, Palak?
14 years.
14 years. So yeah, we are going to hopefully see. So let's start. First is cost of doing bachelor's in the UK. What is the cost of studying? What's the tuition fees? How much does it cost?
So the tuition fees really depend upon your course / the university that you're going. Like,
yeah,
better the university, higher the cost would be.
Okay.
But if I was to take it on average, 17 to 18k a year.
Pounds a year.
Pounds.
And what would be it in INR, Indian rupees, would be 17 to 18 lakhs if we say 100 as the exchange rate, right?
Yes.
So 17 to 18 lakhs for the bachelor's. Also in government university, or it's in private you're talking about?
So,
because that's another important aspect.
Actually, come to think about it, I don't think there is a government or private. There's a specific list of universities that are called Russell universities, or something, and they are the ones which are like the creme de la creme sort of ones.
Okay.
But if I think they're all government based, which is why people who live in UK get a finance loan from the government.
Okay.
What
in
about
Germany,
Germany?
So there are two types of university. One is public, one is private.
Yep.
So public ones are like government funded. You don't have to pay any tuition fees. You just have to pay semester contribution, which is very less, like 200 to 300 euro maximum, or 500, or the maximum to maximum could be in the public university, which is in Baden-Württemberg state, which costs like 1500 euros per semester. And the same goes for the masters as well. We don't have any fees for master's student irrespective of the nationality. We don't have that. Any tuition fees in the public university. They are free for all, and that's why I also studied in Germany for free. It is really nice for anybody who wants to study abroad because they can afford it. You don't have to pay any tuition fees. So that's about the public university. But if you are talking about private, those are really expensive. The tuition fees is like 15,000 euros, 12,000, depending on the course, depending on the university. But public universities are the preferred one.
From that point of view, Germany is definitely sounding a better alternative, because even if you're a UK citizen, you get that loan. And it comes out of your paycheck after you start earning a certain amount. Okay. So you do. It's not like that. The government is giving you the loan for free or anything. Like, it's not.
You have to pay back.
You have to pay back
after you start earning.
Yeah. And even if you move back to your home country or whatever it might be, they will know.
Oh no!
And they will
chase you.
They will chase you, and they will want you to pay.
Oh no! We can go. We can leave like that. I could have left after doing my masters, and that's it. But the thing is, one thing I want to make clear here, that the bachelor's courses in English are very less. So they are mostly in German. Hardly I see 100 or 50s courses in bachelor's that are in English. So if you want to do bachelor's, you have to learn German. Otherwise, there is no option. But for masters, there are many courses. Okay, so Germany won in terms of studying. Tuition fees, because that's number one thing that students consider when they are looking for studying abroad. So the next category is bachelor's done, master's done. Now the cost of living I want to understand as a student. Like, what is the minimum to minimum cost of living, rent? So it depends on city, I know, but still, if you could give me some brief.
You would probably need about 5k to 6k, so you're looking at about 5 lakhs.
Okay.
That is if you end up living in the university accommodation, because the university accommodation will for sure be around 2,000 to 3,000, depending on the city that you are, which is expensive.
So expensive.
Very expensive. And then obviously you want to make sure that you've got enough money for you know,
grocery,
food,
hanging out with your friends,
social life, being with your friends, or even your study materials.
Yeah, of course. So the cost of living would be around
6 to 7K on an average per year.
Per year?
Per year.
For Germany, I would say I spent around 8,000 euros. So right now it has gone up to 11,300 euros because of course because of inflation the cost of living has gone up. So right now the cost of living estimate is 11,000 euros per year.
I mean,
of course you can save a bit, but
yes.
Approximately it would be 10,000 or something.
I mean, is looking at the current climate, if I was to talk
you're talking about like 6 years back, but if you calculate right now,
yeah, I guess maybe a year or two back as well. But obviously with inflation at the moment, at an all-time high, about 8 to 9%, easily you would be looking at like a similar sort of
10 to 11 lakhs is the cost of living in Germany and UK. So okay, now the earning part, like how much can a person expect after doing bachelor's in UK? Like what is the minimum wage?
I would probably say 32 to 33 average.
32 to
33 average, okay. Which would be a far better indication of how much you would be able, like from a cost of living point.
So okay, now let's talk about Germany. So it's very controversial, like what can you expect, but I would say for bachelor's the median salary that someone can expect is around 35,000 euros to which can go up to 48,000 euros, which is really good. Like, and again, if you are on the lower end, the city would be very small where they are paying according to the city, according to the company size. So it all matters when they determine your salary. So now let's talk about masters. How well are they paid? So after doing masters, how much can a graduate expect?
I mean, it would obviously depend on their field and the company that they're at, but looking at the stats, you're looking at between 40 to 45 average.
For masters graduates in Germany, I mean, there is a range, of course, which depends on the city, company. From my point of view, it is 45,000 euros until 60, and I'm talking about freshly graduate, like no prior experience. So 60,000 is the salary range for masters. Here they value if you have masters. They're looking for masters. Okay, so now that we know that how much we can earn, what else? Now we want to know, so what is the route of PR if someone wants to stay for long term in the UK? What's the path?
Well, say if you so I guess if we take it one step back, which is the graduation side. If you were to graduate from a good UK university and have finished your course, you can apply. You've got 2 years from your graduation where you can stay in the UK and work. Once you find that employer who is ready to commit to you for more than 2 years, after your graduation visa runs out, you can apply for another visa. That depends on which criteria
work visa or something.
Exactly. Once you've that sorted out, your company needs to sponsor you. I think which is probably the main hassle which the international students find over here compared to like people like who have already got a British passport or like a PR or some sort of thing. So you need to get sponsored, and then from there on you need to stay in UK for 5 years. Stay in UK for 5 years, and then you will be eligible to apply for an ILR, which is pretty similar to PR, which is your indefinite leave to remain. Once you've got your ILR, you've pretty much got a PR. So you can go anywhere within UK. You can leave UK, come back anytime, and you wouldn't need a visa or anything like that. However, if you were thinking that I'll be able to go to like EU and whatnot just with that PR, ILR, that's not. You need a proper UK passport. But you can apply for that UK passport if you've had the ILR for a year and a bit more.
So confusing.
And then you can have a UK passport.
So basically, how many years? Like for ILR, how many years?
5 years. 5 years for ILR, and then I would probably say a year after ILR, and then you will have a UK passport. So you are looking at about total 6 to 7 years. Just a caveat: you will have to do exams to get all of that done. There are certain exams that you need to fulfill, like you know, doing an English test, a life in the UK test.
Okay. Similar to Germany. So in Germany, after you have done your graduation, you are given 18 months to stay here to find job. In case you can't find job just after completing your graduation, so you are given
24
months. You are given 24 months.
Point for us.
And then you shouldn't keep the count because I'm winning. And then after, so there are different routes for PR. So there are different criteria. So if you have a blue card, which is like you have certain amount of, you know, salary, income, you are in the demanding you know, jobs fields, then you get those blue card. So if you have blue card, you can apply for PR within 2 years of working and doing social contribution, so you don't even have to, you know, study. But if you are like a student who has graduated, you pay the taxes, contribute to the social system, then you can also apply in 2 years. So I can do it after 2 years for permanent residence. The catch is here again, you have to give exams, which is German exam B1 level, which is quite tough, and also life in Germany kind of a question.
That's like learning another language. That's like studying
so
another degree.
that you have to do. And if you don't have like you haven't studied in Germany, you don't have like a blue card, then you have a path of 3 years. So you have 3 years. So for us who have graduated from Germany, 1 year deduction is done. So 1 year of masters is also counted. And that's why path is quite simple. But for the passport, for the citizenship, I think UK has easier path in terms of getting citizenship after PR. But for us, it is after PR, 5 years you have to be here, 5 to 8 years. I think, I'm not sure because there is no clear guideline. I think 8 years, and you have to be fluent in German. You have to give exams, of course. Then it depends on the case to case basis. It won't be easy to get citizenship. But I think most of the people are looking for the PR because it solves a lot of purpose. You can come here, live here any longer you want to, and also you can establish a business. You can also travel, work anywhere in the EU countries. So that's I think advantage of PR in Germany or those countries. Okay, now let's wind up this video. So which one do you think have won? Comment down which one would you choose, because it's really difficult. So if you are fluent in English, of course UK is the option, but again you would need a lot of money to do your graduation.
That is true.
The return of investment wouldn't be as per what Germany would give you. But on the other side, if you want to save your money, if you want good return of investment, then I would say Germany is a good option, but you need to know German. Otherwise, it would be very difficult for you to survive. You will feel lonely. You will feel like not integrated within the society. You need to have basics of German. So that is why I highly recommend you to learn German until B2, B1 level. That would make your life much easier. So life in Germany is very good if you talk about money and those things, but in terms of socializing, in terms of inclusion, in terms of internationality, what I have seen in the UK, Germany still needs some year to come to that level. I mean, UK, I have come to Nottingham, London, they're so diverse. They are really, you wouldn't feel not included. So that is my personal view. So let me know in the comments, let us know, let's see which one would you choose and what's your reason to choose that one. I think that's what we can conclude right now. We cannot tell you, okay, this one is better, this one is,
exactly.
Each one of them has a positive and negative
both sides
side.
are heavily dependent on what area of you want to study in or work in. And I mean, if you're one of those people who already knows how to speak German,
come to Germany, baby. Willkommen. Herzlich willkommen.
True. It's very subjective, guys. It all depends on your current situation.
But it was fun recording this video and also talking, and I will see you with more useful information in my next video. So keep on watching and subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.